There's Shasta again. So basically, I went on top of this mountain on the southern facing side so I could avoid all of the snow because it was basically vertical. So I had to gain a lot more elevation, and it's a little bit of route finding, but definitely worth it in my opinion. And so I think it's you shouldn't always follow the trail, I guess, is the motto of this story, because there's a lot of snow still. Though the bad news is I have a really steep descent now because you can see the trail way down there. Yeah. Look how beautiful it is. I just got done with a couple mile snow stretch, which was not very fun, but I'm hoping that there won't be snow for a little while now. Fingers crossed. Okay, so yesterday I made it into Ashland, and when I got there, this guy that I met on trail and I decided to get a ride into town from this trail angel named Spare Parts. Thank you so much, Spare Parts. And we were gonna camp at this hot springs, but he told us it was kind of skeezy and offered to actually buy us a motel room for the night, which it just blows my mind, the kindness that some people show you out here. I'm so grateful for it. But yeah, he bought us a hotel room in Ashland, and so we were able to shower and get a good night's rest. Got Mexican food for dinner, and the next day we went into town, did laundry, resupplied at the grocery store. The Ashland Co-op is my favorite grocery store I think I've ever been to. I could have stayed in there for hours looking at all the different foods because there are so many products that I've just never seen before, and their aisle of supplements and herbal medicine and tinctures and salves was so big. But anyways, the Shakespeare Festival has just started in Ashland, as well as it was college graduation last weekend and Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. So the city was jam-packed, and there was an art market and a farmer's market going on. So that was really cool, but overwhelming the amount of people that were there. Now we are hiking. We're gonna get lunch at the Hyatt Lake Resort and then cruise on. I'm hoping for a 30-mile day today, maybe. Yesterday we got a late start at 2:30. Spare Parts drove us to the trailhead again. Thank you. And hiked about 13 miles. And the days before that I did like a marathon each day, so relatively pretty good. Okay guys, first look at how gorgeous this trail work is. It's amazing going through these rocks. And second, there's Mount McLaughlin right there. So the mosquitoes are out, hence the net. But I just went to the bathroom and got a mosquito bite on my butt crack, which is not fun and very itchy. I love mosquitoes. Okay, so the trail's been pretty alright today. There's like patches of snow, which I'm walking on off and on, and then there's a pretty good section of snow right after Devil's Peak, but after that it gets okay for a bit. I was glad I wasn't hiking alone though, otherwise I think I would have been a little more scared. But the snow is pretty soft, so your heel really digs in when you take a step, which is really good. And yeah, there's some lakes, so it's a gorgeous area. And right now we're probably less than 20 miles away from Crater Lake, so that is super exciting. Woohoo, guys! I'm entering Crater Lake National Park, Pacific Crest Trail. I'm so stoked. Alright, Crater Lake. So gorgeous. I'm about to hike the rim trail up over there to rejoin the PCT, and I'm so excited. So today I've just had the best 24 hours ever. Even though my package didn't get there when I did, I had to wait a whole extra day. It ended up being really good. I got a Honeycrisp apple from a stranger, and I got a place to camp for free. Some guy was like, hey, do you need a place to set up your tent and let me set up on his campsite? Some guy offered me a steak. He asked if I had food / wanted the rest of his steak, and I politely refused, being vegan and all, but it was a very kind gesture and I thanked him anyways. And then today I ran into a lady named Lisa, and first her husband Bill gave me 75 cents to take an 8-minute shower instead of a 4-minute shower, which was so nice. I did laundry, and then Bill and Lisa offered to take me up to Crater Lake to see the lake, even though I had to come back. But they're like, yeah, we can take you up and then bring you back. So I went with them, and I got to see their 4-wheel drive home. It's one of those trucks that has, a pop-up in the back where you can sleep and stuff. And they were just the most amazing couple ever. And we had some great conversations, and they live in Lake Tahoe, so they invited me to come stay with them and use their paddleboards and paddleboard on the lake when I go back through that way. And then I was cooking my lunch outside of the general store, and another couple came up to me, and I got my package, which was amazing. And they offered to give me a ride back up to the lake, which I graciously accepted. And there's a bit of a water carry in this next stretch, so they actually drove up to the highway and are leaving a Powerade bottle there for me, so that when I get there in about 9 miles, I'll have something to drink, which is so kind. So it's been a really good day, and I'm at Crater Lake, which is gorgeous beyond words. So it's a good life. There's the lake behind me. Okay, so it's 5:20 right now, and I'm heading out for the morning. I have a 1,300 foot climb in front of me, which is actually really good because it's freezing this morning. My backpack and tent was covered in a layer of frost, and you could see your breath swirling in front of you. And it was really hard to put on shorts this morning because of that. But yeah, I got a nice base layer and my buff to keep me a little warm, and I ate some food, so hopefully that'll warm me up too. And this climb, so yeah, should be a good day. Looking forward to it. Okay, so there's still a decent amount of snow, which is unfortunate, and it's bad because it's early in the morning and the snow is really hard, which I guess is good for some people, but I like when you can kind of kick in steps more, and this is more like ice, so you can't really do that. I made it to the junction from Mount Thielsen. There it is, looking good. And over there we have a lake cold. My legs are cold. My water is freezing, so it's hard to drink. And I've just been going over snow for the past hour or two. So it's been kind of rough, but it's all good. So this is the trail. Yeah, fun, but Mount Thielsen is really pretty. Look at that rock structure there. All those lines in it. The sun is coming up, which is making the snow a lot easier to walk in. But to be honest, it's pretty unnerving. I'm like a fish out of water when it comes to walking on the snow. Like, it just is unnatural and it makes me really uncomfortable. So yeah, it's kind of rough, but I'm hoping it'll get better. So this is the trail. Whew. Alright, so I made it to the high point of Oregon and Washington. Woohoo! 7,560 feet. It's all downhill from here. I'm still traversing the snow. I've been walking in snow for probably over 10 miles now. So yeah, my optimistic thinking has not really helped. And I've fallen at least like 5 times today, including a couple face plants actually, a couple falls on my back, a couple falls on my side, and I have some dried blood on my leg from where the ice cut me up. But high point, woohoo! Oh. Down there, I would stop, but I can't because the mosquitoes will swarm. But it's gorgeous. And finally, no snow for a little bit. So I took a little alternative from the PCT to hopefully avoid some snow, and I ended up at Crescent Lake, which is this huge lake, and it's gorgeous. And then over there, there's the mountain, Snowy Mountain behind me. So very cool, very cool. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get to Shelter Cove from here, which I still don't really know, but I'll figure it out. I'm not too worried. So this is Odell Lake, and somewhere down there in one of those boats is my friends Rick and Linda, who I met last night. They fed me and let me pitch my tent in their campsite, and they're just so nice. Like I said, I just can't believe the generosity of some people out here. It makes me smile ear to ear and warms my heart. But in this lake there's a bunch of fish, and apparently there's like the healthiest salmon in the world are here. So that's pretty cool. And they woke up at 4 a.m. to go fishing this morning. So they are out there somewhere. It looks like a beautiful day. But I am hiking on.